Hi girls. Welcome. I didn't plan for this to happen, but it just did. I think the one on the left is going to be Rosie, but the one on the right still needs a name. At first I thought Twix because it kind of looks like a Twix with the chocolate and the nougat, but I already have Trixie, and Trixie and Twix, just that's not gonna work, and she'll become Twixie, and then we'll have Trixie and Twixie, and I just don't know about that. So we'll see what name sticks. I'm sure the girls will think of one, but it cannot be a name that starts with P. So I already have Penny and Poppy and Phoebe, so cannot have a P name. I was not planning on getting any more chickens, not right now. And then my sister saw a post on Facebook for hens that were about a year old, which the ones that I have are about a year old, and I didn't want to get chicks because I didn't want to have to raise them and do the whole like indoors, different feed, introducing all that, the different sizes. So I was wanting hens that were closer, the ones I already have, to their age and size. And then these showed up. So we went over today to their house, and I don't know, I have no idea. They had like 15 or 20 hens, and the lady asked, which ones do you want? And they were free ranging, and they weren't in like a tight enclosure. They could get through into the like cow and goat field. So I said, whichever ones we can catch. The lucky ones. Debbie was pretty easy to catch. But Rose, she almost snuck under the fence to the other pasture. But they're eating and drinking and so I'm gonna keep them in here for just a couple of days just to make sure they're not sick, which I really don't think they are. Like, they haven't sneezed at all. They don't have like yucky eyes. They have all their feathers. They're not like biting at each other. So, and they were in a very clean environment. So I feel good about them. It's so weird because mine will not just stand there and let you pet them. Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. Look, Debbie has no care in the world. She hasn't stopped eating. Alright, it is the next day. The chickens did well over the night. They are looking good. They're eating. I just rinsed out their cage. And now, before it gets too hot, it is so cool this morning. It is, the weather is not loading, but it is cool. But the sun is starting to come above the house and it's starting to feel warm. So I wanted to go ahead and load a couple of loads of compost into the garden. This is why Penny is dirty every time she comes inside in the morning, because she runs up and down the compost hill. Honestly, every time she comes in, I keep a rag by the door because I have to wipe her off every time because she comes in with her face, her paws, and sometimes her belly just being black. At least she's having fun. All right, got that bed filled. It is now the afternoon. It got too sunny earlier and I was too sweaty. So I came out and did the second half on this right side. Now it's also again too hot and I'm also again too sweaty. But we're gonna let that settle for a day or two. We have a chance of rain this afternoon, so we'll see. Guys, look. One of the new hens laid an egg today. I cannot even believe it right now. I just went to do a final check for the chickens. It's like 9 o'clock. And there was another egg. Also, that means I collected an egg from every hen today. So my sister started a little bread shop from her home. I've tagged her in a couple of the videos. I'll put the iCard up above so you can check out her page and watch her videos. But she made these lemon blueberry rolls and they are the best thing that I have ever eaten. She brought one over last week, I think, after she had made them for the first time, and I was taken back because it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. So when she put them on her menu for this week, I had to order them. So this is breakfast. I'm very excited. Yay! There you go, girls. No, we're gonna wait just a little bit. All right, guys, it is the next day. This morning, I let them all out in the yard together, see how they would do. Overall, it went very well, very well. Except Debbie, the striped one, decided to explore a bit of the neighbor's backyard for a few minutes. So we're gonna go clip some wings, which I haven't done before. It's gonna be fine. I watched some videos. It looks easy. We'll see. I'm going to start with my originals. I feel like it would be better to practice on them. So let's see how this goes. That was so easy. Why have I put this off? Well, it is the next day. One thing I did finish yesterday was this bed. These crops were left over from the old garden in the side yard, and they have been neglected. I have done nothing to them for a couple of months now, and I thought, why don't I just bring these out, put them over here in the garden, you know, clean up some of the bad leaves. I mean, they obviously are very resilient because they have been surviving summer and no rain, no care whatsoever, and they're still going quite well. All right, so I've moved the new hens closer. I also changed their names to fit their personalities more. We have Barbara Jean and Reba. We had them named Rose and Debbie. Debbie acts like Barbara Jean. She's mischievous. She figured out, I don't know how, after I clipped their wings, she flew up onto the tarp and escaped into the yard. She's also the one that flew up onto the backyard fence and escaped to the backyard neighbor. Like, she is mischievous. So this afternoon I had Reba and Barbara Jean out and the other three inside the coop. Then I switched them and I let the other three come out and put Barbara Jean and Reba in there for a while. Then I opened the door and Trixie made her way in. She was very unhappy. She needed to lay an egg. So I let her in, and look, she is just fitting right on with them. And then way back here around the corner are Poppy and Dolly. So look again, Reba by herself hiding. This is so funny. Barbara Jean standing her ground. Oh, now Dolly. Why did I name them after three such strong female characters? That probably wasn't a wise idea. Letting them out for the first time. And where is Reba? By herself at the door. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe and check out my sister's page that I linked earlier. And see you in the next one. Bye.